Red Army TV here with assistant manager Damian Sweeney following today's 4-3 victory here at Widnes. Damian, just your overall assessment of today's game?
To be honest, Tom, it seems to be like a tale of two halves. They dominated, or they took control of the first half, obviously going in at 2-0. Then we got a reaction out of the boys. We spoke to them at half time. We explained the high standards they've already set themselves, and it's just a case of getting back to them and trying to get even higher so that we'd get back into the game. We knew we'd get back into the game, or we knew we'd create chances, which we did first half. It's just a case of putting those chances away and, like I say, getting ourselves back into it. And fair play to them. The boys were absolutely fantastic. They worked hard, they got amongst it. We started to win the second balls, and then we just knew that with Cookie, with the way Reese was playing, we would score them goals. And brilliant, absolutely, we got the reaction we wanted, and they're absolutely buzzing in there.
But despite being 2-0 down at half time, we did have moments of creativity, a few chances in there. Just what did you have to do to lift the boys at half time to come out the way they did in the second half?
Just like I say, it was a case of look at the standards you've already set, look at the game the other night. Fantastic result, 6-2. Look at the games that we've played so far at Dunstan, Workington. Even at the Workington we got beat 1-0, but the lads were playing well. Dunstan away, the Marine game. We knew we'd create chances. They knew the boys could raise the game a little bit more, and it was a case of just seeing those standards out and making sure things were right. And honestly, the boys, they knew they could do it. They knew they had to raise the game, and the chances would come, and that's exactly what happened.
You and the gaffer must have been really pleased when they pulled it back to 2-2 within a matter of seconds. That must be really pleasing for you.
It was very, very important that we did get that reaction that we spoke about, and we knew that the chances would come. We weren't sure they'd come as quick as they did. Once it got to 2-2, we knew for a fact we'd hopefully go on to win the game, but we knew we'd get more chances and close them out a little bit, because they're a good side and they play nice football. They're used to the surface. One of the two of the lads were mentioning the surface at half time, but it was for us both. It was a leveller for both teams, and we knew that we'd get out the second half, get amongst it, get amongst the players, and push on and try and win the game, which we did, which was absolutely amazing from the lads.
Do you think that last week's result here gave the lads a bit of extra motivation to get the win?
We thought so, but going in at half time 2-0 down, maybe it had the opposite effects. But it was just, maybe it was the wake up call the boys needed. Hopefully they didn't turn up today thinking, we're going to, because of the result the other night, we're going to walk this, we're going to get through it, we're going to score some goals. Maybe going in at 2-0 time was like a 2-0 at half time. It was maybe like a reality check for the boys and say, right, get sorted, get yourselves absolutely back on it, and make sure we go out and put a show on for the fans that are not here but are listening and looking at us, and getting us through to the next round.
I think over the last month or so, the lads have really gelled and bonded together. Obviously, the Prescott Cables game, the FA Cup, who went 2-0 down and never came back from it, but we're a completely different side now. The way we're playing, the togetherness of the squad, it just showed today in abundance.
Yeah. The lads have always, the training side of things and the fitness side have always been there. The togetherness is even more so now. Maybe we've added 1 or 2 players to the squad. Maybe the dynamics in the changing rooms, as an actual dressing room, the boys are so together. Like, the team morale is absolutely fantastic, and I think every time we step on over the white line, it shows that. So it's bang on, Tom, at the minute.
So the result on Tuesday, as emphatic as it was more than just a win. That win put a statement out obviously to the rest of the league and to the boys themselves to set themselves targets for the rest of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. It was emphatic. It was what we deserved. We got the ball down, and again, a tough surface for both teams, and in tough conditions as well. We got the ball down on the floor. We had some nice patterns of play. We looked good, we looked strong, we looked compact. The togetherness was there, which we show in every game, and maybe that's just the kickstart we needed now, just to keep us going and get us promoted in the league. Because that's the overall gain, as you know, the overall goal for the club.
A special mention for today's man of the match, Jamie Cook, 8 in 7. He's on fire at the moment.
Yeah, I was winding him up actually at the start, because I know he scored a couple of 2s, and we were doing a little bit of a shooting drill, and I said, "Come on, Cookie, you've not got a hat-trick yet, have you?" He's like, I said, "Lad, we could do with an natty today if you get yourself in the position." And to be fair to him, he puts himself in that position, and he's a fantastic player. He's one for the future. He's really, honestly, as as a player for Colne, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and his attitude is fantastic. So I know it's Cookie's going to get the headlines, his hat-trick, but as a team, the boys pulled together, especially after half-time, and we're just going to push forward now as a group.
I've noticed that he's got quite a great relationship with Anthony Williams, who's just come in. Obviously, both Scousers, both been at Fleetwood together. A few assists between the two now, and even Anthony got on the score sheet today as well, which must be really pleasing for you.
Absolutely, and what a signing that lad's been. He was absolutely fantastic the other night. Again, he worked hard, he was good today, and that connection between him and Cookie, and him as a player and as a person in the dressing room, it's bang on, it's working very, very well. And I can just see, like you said, the assists and the goals coming. They might turn it into a bit of a competition between themselves, who can get the most assists. And we've got players coming back in as well now. Pewey's back soon. We've got the likes of Sam O'Halloran, who's not far away. Harry. They're all massive players for our team, for our squad. Wonderful in the dressing room. And get those boys on the pitch. We've got a headache for myself and the gaffer, and for Kyle and for Chris and Petsy. We've got 11 places there, and we've got 15, 16, 17 lads who are all worthy of the shirt. So it's good competition, it's healthy, so all good.
So overall it was an up and down sort of game. Obviously 2-0 down, 2-2, go 3-2 up, 3-3, and then win the game as Cookie dinks the ball over the keeper. But the referee played a big part today. I mean, there's Billy goes down with a head injury, they carry on, they score, and then Cookie nips it past the keeper takes him out, he gives the free kick the other way, and then they score off it. Just how difficult was that to take?
Yeah, it is difficult. You don't want to get too involved with the referee's decisions, because we know how difficult it is for the refs themselves, and we've come away with a win today, 4-3. It could have gone the other way. The one on Cookie, I'm not so sure about. The head injury to Billy, I spoke to the ref at half time. He had an explanation for it. It was just a case of you're gonna get decisions go against you, for you all season, and you do feel for the officials, because they do get a lot of stick from the sidelines, and when you're on the wrong side of it, it can be quite a bitter pill to swallow. But we won today, so I don't want to get too much or get on the officials' backs too much as well, because you could go down a different route there.
So 10 goals in 2 games, the team are firing all cylinders on an attacking front. You must be really looking forward to the City Liverpool match at the weekend at Holt House.
Absolutely. We're going to go into that game. We've got the momentum, the dynamics of the team are absolutely bang on, which we know about. We're going to be there. We're going to score goals, or hopefully, but we're going to look to at the back. We're going to be strong. We don't want to concede. That's what we're looking for now. We know the goals are there. We need to stop them going the other end as well.
Have you got a final message for the Red Army? I know the fans weren't allowed in today, much like last Saturday. Just how difficult was that for the players to deal with? Obviously, Tuesday was fantastic, wasn't it? The support
Absolutely.
was immense.
It's just like, I know people talk about that extra player, that 12th man. The fans are absolutely fantastic. I've never heard anything like it. They're so passionate. When we've played away from home and the fans have been there and they've travelled with us, the support is it's fabulous. And some of my friends have come along and they're joining in now, and they're just getting involved in the Red Army. They're a passionate bunch, and it's good to see, and they really get behind the lads, and the players love it. So we've just got to be even louder. That's what we need to be.
Damo, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Tom.